This is WENY HD News.
Thanks for clicking on the webcast. I'm Laura Queso. Here's the latest from WENY News and the Star-Gazette. We begin this morning with a recall on cheese produced in Campbell that's affecting millions across the country. The Food Bank of the Southern Tier says they distributed some of those Kraft products to pantries in Tioga, Tompkins, also Schuyler counties. Millions of Kraft and Polly-O string cheese sticks are recalled because they could spoil or change color before the expiration date on the package. The cheese has code dates from October 25th of this year through February 11th of 2014. And it seems like that spoiled cheese is leaving a bad taste for some Kraft workers. The Kraft Polly-O food plant in Campbell temporarily laid off 50 workers. And according to the Corning leader, production stopped at the site. Now, if you bought or received the affected cheese, the company is asking that you return it for an exchange or full refund. And Ithaca City lawmakers will discuss potential amendments to the city's budget this week. The $64.5 million spending plan for 2014 would raise property tax bills up by about $7 for the average homeowner. It includes no reductions in fire and police staff. The budget includes the addition of a second deputy police chief who would be in charge of overseeing internal investigations.
What's great about this budget is that it is an absolute compromise, something that we've been able to do locally that people in Washington can't seem to do. And so what this does is it does critical investments in infrastructure, also makes sure that we have a little bit more support in some of our key departments.
And the officials there are supposed to pass a budget by this month. Well, the Obama administration plays offense and defense today on the new healthcare law. The president heads to Boston to ask Americans to be patient with the healthcare.gov website while the kinks are being worked out. Today, the woman who manages Obamacare, Health and Human Services Secretary Kathleen Sebelius, faces Congress. She'll blame the failures of the healthcare.gov website on the contractors who built it. But documents show that the main contractor warned the government about issues with the site before it went live, raising questions about whether the administration should have delayed the launch of the healthcare marketplace.
I want to apologize to you that the website has not worked as well as it should.
The problem with Obamacare isn't just the website, it's the whole law.
And lastly, if you want to really examine your kids' Halloween candy, a local urgent care can help. 5-Star Urgent Care Big Flats is offering free x-ray screenings or for trick-or-treat bags. They did the same thing last year. You can bring your kids' candy bag to the office in Consumer Square between 5 and 9 tomorrow night. Staff will x-ray the candy to make sure it's not harmful. No harmful objects in there. The event is open to all trick-or-treaters. I love this story, but now another big story that everybody wants to know. They get their candy, but do they have to wear a jacket? Is it going to ruin their costume? Maybe some rain? Let's go over to John with a look at the forecast. John.
Yeah, that's always important, right? It was always such a bummer when I was a kid. You go out and you needed the umbrella on Halloween, but this time around, fortunately, it does in fact look like you'll need that umbrella. Temperatures will be pretty mild tomorrow, but tracking showers throughout those evening hours for sure. So we go to your weather story here for the next few days. We've got a clearing sky for today. We're going to start it with considerable cloudiness, but break out into some afternoon sun. Turns wet though, but mild here for the end of your week. Temperatures tomorrow in the low 60s. Friday too, but that's when we're tracking some of this rain. Could be fairly heavy, could be pretty breezy too. Weekend turns cooler. We go from about near average-ish on Saturday to, well, cool stuff coming our way for Sunday. Future track for this morning, tracking a few showers well to our north. Those should be out of here by about 9 or 10, and then the rest of your day features increasing amounts of sun. In fact, this afternoon will go partly sunny and a 5-degree guarantee up to 57 degrees. Tonight, partly cloudy, not so cool. We're talking mid-40s overnight. Now, here comes your trick-or-treat forecast. So we're going to start it in the morning. This is 8 o'clock here. Here comes a warm front with a few showers tomorrow morning. Then we should get a break, and then more showers arriving late in the evening or overnight. So if you get your trick-or-treating done fairly early, get an early start, you should be okay. But again, we're tracking those showers coming our way for the overnight period. Mid-50s should do it for the overnight lows too. So pretty warm for Halloween standards. And you can see here comes some of that heavier rain. So we're going to call it mainly dry, slight chance for a shower. The earlier you get that trick-or-treating done, the better. Looks pretty breezy overnight too, and then pretty rainy for your Friday morning. Here's a look at your first warning 7-day forecast. Temperatures on Saturday, average-ish in the low 50s, few showers. Then don't forget to fall back 1 hour before you go to bed. and we keep it cool for that first day of daylight saving time on Sunday. That's your forecast. Here's Laura.
All right, thanks, John. Looks like a spooky Halloween night. And for the latest news, weather, and sports, be sure to watch WENY News at noon, 5:30, 6, and 11. And don't forget to pick up a copy of today's Star Gazette. I'm Laura Queso. Have a great one.